Hello and welcome to more Dark Souls 2 with me, Oni Black Mage. We are currently still in Aldia's Keep. I took a pause quickly just on my way to the boss, which is, honestly, you really can't get lost. All you do is you enter Aldia's Keep and you keep going straight. Straight up the stairs, straight past the doors, straight past the monsters, straight through the hallway, straight out the back, and there's the boss room. There's a hidden bonfire in the way, so that's worth picking up. But otherwise, you can mostly just trap all these big guys right here. Deploying our good old things betwixt strategy of using our height advantage. And it certainly is a height advantage, because they may be bigger, but that is not better in this case. Their weakness is doorways. And once again, we're seeing the advantage of lightning, being able to strike all the way accurately from a pretty much infinite distance. It's a shame there's no precision strike points on some of these. Certain bosses have points that you can destroy. Have certain weak points you can destroy, certain sweet spots. For example, I remember the Rotten, you can actually destroy their limb separately, and you actually get something for that. But not every enemy has that. Perhaps with the new technology of the new gen, perhaps that's something we can accomplish. I'd like to see that. I'm going to add that to the wish list, as well as more complex fight mechanics. Like I said, swimming and climbing would be really cool, not only for more verticality for adding to the environment and design, but also just new encounters, fresher ways to challenge and fight enemies, and for them to challenge you. You guys are too slow. Alright, so there was an early warning message warning us to use sorcery or pyromancy, one of the two. So we're just going to do our usual strategy. I have Soul Spear equipped, I also have Flame Swath, they're all fresh, haven't been using it. Yeah, try sorcery. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So, pretty much equipped. I want to make sure that I am human for this fight. I've been ghoul for a while, so we're going to go straight human. Freshen up. And we are good to go, I believe. So let me get everything ready. And let's enter this mist. I keep forgetting to cycle. There we go. Alright, now we're ready. The Guardian Dragon. Alright, let's see how you respond to fire. Ooh, not too well. Awesome. Let's keep it up. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. You breathe fire, but you're weak against fire as well? How's that work out? Well, no problems. One Flame Swath. Done. Done. I didn't even finish my Flame Swath. That was a short fight. That was like Old Iron King, except this time that was literally a walk-in and walk-out fight. I haven't had a perfect game like that in a while, so I'm going to take a quick bow for that. We're going to keep on moving. This is a very scenic sort of viewscape. It's a shame that most of this area has been kept off. There's no hidden areas around here, is there? Maybe a way to access the cage below? But yeah, Guardian Dragon, what can I say about that boss? It's kind of a joke, actually, more of a mini-boss. What a beautiful vista. Good job, art design, art team. I meant to say art team and art design at the same time. But good job to both you guys. Beautiful, beautiful. So now, actually, I almost forgot. I have Aldia's key. Let me leave a note here that pyromancy works wonders. Even though it's awfully strange that it's a fire-breathing dragon, it may seem counterintuitive, but fire works wonders. There wasn't even much of a strategy. All he got off was that one flame technique, and it kind of goes in that same following strafing pattern as Freya's laser beams. So it just keeps circling. I only was basically circling for a few seconds, and it died before any complex maneuvers came out. So if I had any other attacks, I don't know. Whatever. So let's check out these locked doors. Let's see if we can get a few open. I know there was one or two over in the lab, so let's check this out. As always, before we move on to a new area past the boss, it's always a good idea to do a quick sweep of the area to see any locked doors. Fortunately, most of this area didn't really have many doors or areas locked, except in this hallway, so this won't be very long. I think. Just a quick loop up and down. These scientists are pesky. That was useless, just led back to the hallway. Huh, alright. That wasn't as useful as I thought it would be. Alright, let's see if this gate opens. It's still locked. What am I missing? Huh. Okay, well, I guess I really don't have a choice but to move forward. That's really the only thing I could think of. So I guess we move onward and forward. We've been going down and down and down for so long, it's kind of surprising to see how high up we are now. So, yeesh, we've been climbing and climbing. Before we were going deep down, deep down, deep down, and now we're back up again. It must have been a pain digging out all these elevators. Alright, I don't see any hidden floors or walls in this little bird cage, so let me admire the view again. I'm going to uprate that, because that is certainly true. That is a wonderful view. Kind of makes you kind of wish this was a little bit more open world past that. It's like, man, I wonder how cool it would be if you had a flying dragon. Having a flying dragon in general is just awesome. Be able to see these sort of worlds and to go places anywhere you see on the map. If that's a place, I can see it, I can go there. That's awesome. Of course, it's not the same as, like, say, BioShock Infinite or Skyrim, where things look cool from a distance. Once you actually go there and explore there, you see it's actually quite dull and there's nothing to do. So the shine wears off very quickly. It's kind of like take a picture, the mystique will last longer. Alright, so it looks like this is another service elevator going upward, it seems. So now instead of going downward and downward, we're going upward and upward. Up this perch. I didn't see a treasure chest, though. I don't want this to be like in the Shrine of Amana where I missed out on the treasure chest. Was there a boss treasure chest somewhere back here that I missed? It kind of seems like that would be the case. Not seeing any hidden chests anywhere. Nothing really changed. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go forward and hope for the best. Still, it's a good thing we're sticking with pyromancy. Undead into dragons, all of which seem to be weak against fire. Fine by me. It's getting kind of tired of fighting armored guys, weak against, or strong against that sort of stuff. Pyromancy is still good, I have to say. Their problem? Fire and bombs solve it. It's pretty much a universal rule. When in doubt, use explosives. Wow, we are going up and up and up. Who built all these elevators? That's a story of itself. And now we're back inside, somehow. It's like, hi, you only thought we were going up. We're actually going down. Oh no, we're back outside again. Okay. The dragon's eerie. Alright. I hope all those dragons don't fly down and attack me. So is this some sort of Dragon Roost Canyon? Oh, that's another cathedral in the distance. It's like, methinks I'm going to put on this flame resistance ring. That might become immediately useful. Hey, it's a lady again. How's it going?
bearer of the curse. Long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One
I wonder if she is the queen in disguise. If I'm gonna have to fight her. It was my own manifestation that led you here.
The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons.
I hope it wasn't the hope the ancient dragon doesn't mind that I killed somebody downstairs. Ooh, the aged feather. Interesting.
Resist. The dragon welcomes you.
So wait, are you not real as well? I wonder if she's one of the flame witches, but in disguise. The bearer of the flames. Like I said, there's so many open-ended stories here that you can really draw your own conclusions, and in a way, keeping them to yourself is part of the fun. It's part of the story that's being unfolded. It's telling your own. And in a way, each journey is meant to be told on your own, isn't it? Creating your own adventure, it doesn't have to be so abstract as putting you in a blank, you know, open world with no motivation or no driving goals, you know? Past just open survival. No, even having a good bit of guided direction, but leaving enough space for you to craft your own sort of story out of it, that's a fulfilling thing, or at least for people like me who like that sort of stuff. Alright, bonfire. Alright, well, I definitely killed the boss, so here's what I'm going to do. Do the usual. Let's see, let's check out this, but let's make sure that we're not going too far, scope out the area, then go back to Majula, level up, and come back. So, it seems that the way onward is forward. Nothing interesting past here, it seems. That looks like... yeah, that's an explosive mummy. I recognize that in from anything. So let's go back, hit Majula, and come back a lot fresher and stronger. So I'm going to take a quick break and come right back. Alright, and I'm back. Leveled up a little bit, so a little bit stronger now. I don't know if there's a level cap to this game, but I'm pretty high up there. Whoa, did you see that guy? His full butterfly garb? I've never seen that. What was that? That's crazy. I don't know if he's doing that, if that's actually good equipment, or if he's doing it just to look outrageous. Be wary of Hollow. I don't think he's Hollow, Chief. He's just flat out crazy undead. Stupid magic arrow range. No, at least they're still the weak type. Looks like there are eggs over to the side there. Supposed to collect those, or... more eggs. Since I'm eating a dragon, I think it might be prudent not to break the eggs. Try overconfidence. Okay, I see some shadow over there. Alright, there's something big. Yeah, there's certainly something big. Oh, it's another one of those dragons. Is this another... I guess there's a series of mini-bosses, I suppose? Oof. Already picked me up just by looking... Oh, it's a good thing I didn't go with Soul Magic. Soul Magic doesn't seem to be all that great. They seem to be vulnerable to magic. However, they seem to also have a lot of hit points. Well, if you weren't going to move, that's fine by me. I think I'll leave a note here to snipe here. That was worth a few thousand hit points, or souls. That was good. Let me review my notes and see which ones I want to. I actually didn't know that there's a cap of 10 notes here. So, I've been writing messages and the previous ones have been being deleted. So if I'm like anybody else, that means that all the early areas we've been to are going to be mysteriously devoid of messages, except in the recent. I guess that's why they're constantly moving and shuffling. Yeah, I'm going to say try sniping from here. Try a ranged attack or something like that. Because that boss made zero attempt to come down here and fight me, so If they're just going to stand there and let me wail on it from a range, I'm okay with that. I kind of hope I'm not digging my own grave here, because I've been kind of killing the dragon. I'm supposed to be meeting a dragon that's apparently not only expecting me, but is looking forward to meeting me. And I hope that I'm not building some bad karma indirectly by making the choice to kill these dragons. By the way, that's a good way of introducing quote-unquote morality as well as choice systems in terms of people like, karma systems that use like decision structures and things like that. Rather than overtly saying, hey, do you want to attack this dragon? In which case people would say, there seems to be some significance in this deliberate decision for me to do this, as opposed to me choosing to kill a dragon of my own volition and then paying for the consequences later, like would be in real life or something like that. It's not like if you're supposed to be realistic, you're going on and for every decision you come, there's a little pop-up saying, hey, this message or this choice bears weight in the near future with some important quest or NPC down the line. Are you sure you want to, make the choice right here on what to do? And it's like that's taking things out of ooh, I accidentally broke an egg. That's not cool. That's taking things out of reality. That's breaking the immersion. That's making you realizing it's a game and the game mechanics and things like that. However, it'd be cool if there's something like this where I'm moving forward and the less eggs I smash or the less dragons I kill, the better I have, and maybe even get an item out of that, or respect to the dragons, or maybe they have an organization or covenant that I can enter because I was so nice to them, as opposed to being an enemy of the dragons by killing every dragon I saw without even questioning it or smashing all of their eggs or something like that. Where I constructively and dynamically influence this world through my choices, but not through the overt, obvious decision points and branches. See, that sort of stuff that's built into the experience is part of the immersion, while breaking the immersion is part of those, out of overt decisions. Just those blatantly bling bling. Hey, I'm gonna flash a giant sign saying this is an important decision. This determines what thread you're gonna continue on in the game. There are a few games out there that handle choices like that in a smart manner. Look at me still breaking eggs. I'm trying to be moral here. But I just want those items a little bit more. I guess that makes me immoral. Or maybe it's just part of a gray area. Trying to do the right thing, but at the same time making compromises. So it's not always black and white. Which, by the way, that's a very poor morality system, where they just have one or the other. It's never just one or the other. There's always gray area. We're humans. And I try to jump over that. I'm trying to be a nice person here. And try to avoid breaking as many eggs as I can, but I can see they're deliberately placing them in my path, and that can't be a coincidence. There's got to be some sort of penalty or punishment for breaking too many eggs. I'm sure of it. There are very few things I notice in this game as obvious as interactive objects like that are here by accident. There's a lot of deliberation and intent placed behind these things, even if it's not immediately obvious. Again, I applaud the subtleties that were applied in this game design. Very good. I like how they're constructing this world. If they can make it a little bit more organic, a few more moving parts, I would really appreciate that, but perhaps it's just limited technology. I mean, this is an aged Havoc engine, so they did pretty good squeezing what they can out of it, and it's a good experience all overall. I'm still, those are little nicks and little chinks that I'm nitpicking, but by no means is that diminishing my enjoyment of this experience. And hopefully, I'm not boring you guys with all this rhetoric. Alright, so we're just going to keep continuing on. As we see, there seems to be a path forward and a path upward, and the path upward seems to lead nowhere. Perhaps it's a vantage point if one were fighting the dragon. Though I think he could probably reach up here on his own. Lots of these little ore bugs, I have to say. So, great for crafting. Lots of twisting pathways, that's for sure. I keep thinking those dragons are going to swoop down. Like I said, it'd be pretty cool if that's something that happened. They swoop down and attack you. The more aggressive you get towards them, the more aggressive they get. Because after all, look at this. This is their nest. You're literally barging in a dragon's nest, and kill the guy downstairs, killing every parent literally just trying to defend his nest that you barged into. Again, I keep saying this is a very villainous story we're crafting. Wait, how did I take no damage from that explosion? Oh, I see. That must have been an acid explosion, not like a fire combustion explosion. That probably damaged all my equipment. Interesting. I wonder how that leads out. But yeah, look at me. I just got out of their science and lab stuff, and now I'm going through this ancient dragon who's expecting me with positively, and I'm rampaging through, killing all their babies, murdering all their wardens and everything like that. This is, you're seriously, if you just stop and think about it, it kind of adds up. This is a villainous story. You're seriously thwarting King Vendrick, who is apparently under a curse, and you should be trying to break him out and restore his humanity, but you're probably going to work and try to kill him and then take this kingdom. And it wouldn't surprise me if that lady earlier was just a front, a projection herself of perhaps the witches of fire that you met in the very beginning, who set you forth in this direction and are probably trying to overthrow this entire kingdom. Yeah, I could be completely wrong, but at the same time, doesn't that sound intriguing and engaging? And it sounds totally plausible when you put the clues there, doesn't it? All part of the experience. Alright, oh, see, look, it's a sleeping dragon, probably over her nest, probably trying to warm her eggs, and here I am, a sociopathic killer, lurking, just thinking soon, soon, as I prep my murderous devices. And she's like, oh, what's going on? Oh my gosh, who are you? Get away from my babies. Alright, let me see if I can use these rocks as cover. Okay, cannot use rocks as cover. And that flame was very lingering. Okay, well, I'm going to pause here, and we are going to pick it up next time with more Dark Souls 2. So, thanks for watching. Bye.